Her sister couldn't get pregnant. Now she is Carrie. When it comes to her twin sister Whitney Bleisner, Jill No would almost never say no. It's been that way all their lives, but especially since high school when Whitney was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder which caused benign brain tumors. When No played basketball at Arizona State, enduring major knee surgeries that forced her to miss 2 seasons, she always deferred to Bleisner as the braver of the two because of her 6 brain surgeries due to neurofibromatosis type 2 or NF2. Bleisner lost sight in her left eye in 2000, hearing in her right ear in 2004, and 40% of hearing in left ear in 2011. She married Pete Whitney. The generous offer to be a surrogate mother left Bleisner speechless, yet at the same time was not a surprise given their bond. Other than after her left knee surgeries in 2003 and 2004, No seemingly has never had a quiet day in her life. She was the Oregon 3A Player of the Year twice while playing on state championships teams at Wilsonville High School, and ran like the wind when she first arrived at ASU. She was not as by 2011, she was back in Oregon, working several different jobs, which included a 3-year stint as a head coach at Lakeridge High School in Lake Oswego. Now, she snowboards, runs, bikes and still plays basketball, living a large life that doesn't scream time to have a baby. Make that babies. No is 29 weeks into carrying twins for her fraternal twin. The plan is for us. The learning curve about surrogacy has been steep. The first try, implanting 2 donor eggs fertilized by Whitney's husband, in September 2018, did not result in a pregnancy. Whitney, though, was confident that the next attempt would work and even made Jill take a home pregnancy test before an official blood test. When the pregnancy news first spread, Jill intentionally was not included as the surrogate, so the focus would be on Whitney and Pete. Then friends learned the full story in March during a baby shower with Bleisner wearing a shirt proclaiming "Mama in the making" and nose reading "Making for the Mama." The twins, you a boy and a girl, you already have names, Rhett and Renly. No jokes. No has had a smooth pregnancy with no morning sickness and less fatigue after the first trimester. She told ASU. Coincidentally, ASU women's basketball played its recent Sweet 16 game in Portland with No in the stands cheering. Charlie. There could be more babies ahead for No. She is considering. Reach the reporter at Jeff Metcalf at ArizonaRepublic.com or 602-444-8053. Follow him on Twitter.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up, open the park pot.